And defensively, he had mentioned that, he knows he has to move off shortstop. Third base would be what would be most comfortable for him. And that's obviously Brett Baty's position. So I'll be interested to see this spring in AAA. How do they balance that? Is Mauricio playing shortstop most of the time? Or is he splitting time at third base and shortstop? And does that mean Baty's playing some left field? Because after this year, you're looking at Marcana as a free agent. Third base is kind of open. So maybe the long term is Baty and left, Mauricio at third, or vice versa. So I think Ronny Mauricio, it's just spring training. We're not going to go crazy out spring training stats. We have to see what he does in AAA Syracuse. But I think the conversation is going to start to change a little bit if he can take this momentum from spring training into the regular season.
Yeah, and we saw last year guys get ambitious call ups at times, right? We know Baty had that cup of coffee in AAA, and then it was essentially like, okay, welcome to the big leagues. We know it was the same as much as the noise around Alvarez was a little louder in terms of a call up. We know baseball has changed a little bit in a sense where guys can rapidly progress through the system if they are producing. That's just what it comes down to. And there's not more of a timeline on, hey, you need this much time. It's more of a, these are benchmarks you need to hit in terms of production. And watching how Mauricio uses this to maybe get off, if possible, get off to a hot start at the AAA level means that now all of a sudden Ronny Mauricio could be in play for the big league club at some point. Yes, that's aggressive. It's ambitious. It's not something that will be a talking point on this podcast every single episode, but it's now at least in the picture here, Joe. And that kind of takes me back to another guy that's gotten off to a really good start that realistically could make the big league club out of spring training. Is it technically unlikely? Maybe, but he has a shot, and we expect to see him up at Citi Field this year, and that is Brett Baty. And Brett Baty is often viewed as the long-term third baseman of this team.